What's up, daddies? How y'all doing? Tales of McWheezy, episode 6. This is a crazy story. I know, I say that all the time, but trust me. So, we're going to go back in the day for once. I was in 5th grade. Sorry, this is a true story, too. I'm not going to use any names, except mine, clearly. You can know the school I went to and all that, but... Alright, so, I'm going to a school in Duval at this point, called Ramona Elementary. Had the hottest teacher, right? We'll call her Miss Blah. And this story spans over 2 schools. And her daughter was in the class, and she was so pretty too, little Blah. And when you're in 5th grade and, you hit puberty in 4th grade like I did, I know it's crazy, but I really did. You start thinking about things, and your teacher has giant areas on her chest. It becomes obvious, and you can't stop thinking about said things. And then especially when you have older brothers who show you things that you shouldn't see at that age. So Miss Blah one day was wearing a low-cut shirt. Who knows? She's teaching 5th grade. Why would you? I don't know. Doesn't matter. And now I'm sitting in my desk, and again, this is a 2-parter, So, but I'm sitting at my desk, and she leans over, and she's talking, and I'm just like, I'm full eyes, and I can't. I'm not even trying to say it's okay to do this type of thing. I was in 5th grade, and I don't know what I was thinking about. I know what I was thinking about. I just don't know why I did it. And just the staring part. And it's about 5-10 minutes, and I'm just really excited at this point. And again, hormones running fucking wild, because this is, prime puberty for me, like just beginning, maybe not prime, but just beginning. And I stand up, and when I stand up, something hits the desk, and it like folds while there's a lot of blood flowing to it, and I like yelped out in pain, like I literally was like, oh my god, super loud. Everybody looks at me, and it was like pinned to the desk. Like, I wish you. All right, here. Okay, yeah, this will do. It's pinned to the desk like this, and it hurts because it's like pinned. And not only is it pinned to the desk already, right, hurting. So everybody's looking at me because I yelled. It goes, flips up from being pinned to the desk, and everybody can see me. And this kid, I'm not gonna say his name. Honestly, I don't even remember his name. We'll call him Charles. He points it out, and everybody looks and starts laughing. It was the worst thing. Like, now I think about it, and it's funny, but at that moment, I wanted to die. Like, it was so insane. I don't know, what my luck is for that to happen, where it got pinned like that, but God, it was the worst. This isn't even like, the best part. That's what's sad. So, cut to winter break. Something happens at home, and I end up having to live with my dad because my parents were divorced, and obviously still are at this point. So I moved in with my dad. I'm still going to Ramona for a little bit of the beginning of the second quarter or second half, where like after winter break. But then all of a sudden my dad's like, I'm tired of driving you all the way out there, because my dad lives in Orange Park, so he moves me to Orange Park. And I've talked about it before. Like I grew up in Westside Jacksonville up until about the end of 5th grade. And what sucks about this, for those of you who don't know, is in Duval County, 6th grade is junior high. So I'm like hella excited. I had good grades. I was a smart kid. I was like, yeah, so I'm going to junior high. Yeah, it's in the hood and all that, but I didn't care because I was going to junior high, and who cares? And then I get moved to where in Clay, where 6th grade is part of elementary school. So I was pissed. It was so stupid. And I was so mad. Also, I was a super mama's boy. I was so mad that I purposely started doing terrible in class, and we had this test, like aptitude test that you take when you first go to a new school. I bombed it on purpose. Like I did really good on the reading part, but the math part, which I was good at math at this point, I literally bombed it on purpose. I was at this point because in that same year, we did an aptitude test. I was in gifted program in Ramona. Not only like literally when I was in first grade, I was learning with the third graders for certain sections. Me and this other girl, and we were the only ones. And like I said, we go to fifth grade, and I take this like aptitude test to see if I'm still gifted. I assume, and me and this other kid both got 12th grade reading levels. I was hella proud. And my math was at a ninth grade level. So, like, I was way too smart. And this school, we're a little bit behind, anyways, because it's super, it's just really bad funding and everything. And it was literally, I don't know about now, but it was literally an F school when I went there. How they have the A through F. I was not even kidding. It was an F school when I went there. That's how bad the school was. And me and this other kid were, geniuses there. And we, were in the same grade, so we just kept going up together. But I moved schools, and in Clay County, it's almost every school is an A school. There is still some bad parts, like it's still things that happen, but it's way nicer than where I came from, right? And they're also ahead in almost every subject, like where we were at the point that we were. But I caught up pretty quickly. But that's besides the point right now. So we go to the aptitude test, right? In the new one, the one at the new school. I ace the reading one. So I'm in the top reading class. Because at this point, they're trying to get you ready for junior high, even though you had a whole freaking year. And they split you up. Like, you get a certain reading class, certain math class, all that stuff. And I, get in the top reading class. And then my math, which I literally bombed on purpose. Because I was like, I don't want to be here. And I was trying to get my dad to let me move back. And which I couldn't, but so it wasn't his fault or anything, but so I bombed the math, and I'm in the lowest math, and which doesn't really matter for this story. I just wanted to say it. I don't know why, but I guess it doesn't matter. But my point is, I'm in this top reading, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna literally fail, all my classes. So like, my first quarter there, you get 5 or 6 grades. I had 5 or 6 Fs. Literally, I didn't do anything. They were trying to switch me out of my classes, thinking like it was something. And my dad's like, "No, he's gifted. I don't know what's going on." And then finally, I was just like, you know what? I don't want to be back in 5th grade, so I stopped and I started doing my work, and I ended up passing. So, and we get a report card, and in these times it would say like promoted or held back. And so luckily that thing said fucking promoted, and I was hella happy at that point. But here comes the funny part, right? So this is insane. Again, hormonal, very early fucking puberty. And I had this girl. You could say she was like a girlfriend, I guess. We're in 5th grade. We didn't do it. We didn't even kiss. But she sat next to me in reading. And not going to say her name or anything, obviously. And this is 100% true, right? So I'm sitting there. I honestly hope she doesn't remember this, and hopefully maybe she didn't even see it, but I'm sitting there, and I thought I loved this girl. It was like, oh my gosh, she's so great. I gave her a gift, all kind of stuff. I know. Again, I don't know. This would never be okay, trust me. But I'm in 5th grade, and I didn't know any better, and I was very hormonal. You know how like people send like random dick pics right now? Like that's the thing. You just like send like random pictures of your penis. I decided, I didn't have a phone. I decided to do that, but in real life, in the middle of class. I swear. I'm sorry. So I don't know what I was thinking. So we're in class, and the teacher's up front, and she's next to me, and it's just us two in this row. So I had cargos on because that's all I still wear, those and gym shorts, and I unzip and let it out, and it's not even fucking ready, if you know what I mean. So I just stick out my very unready member, and I tap her on the shoulder. And I'm just like, it was the worst thing. She just literally didn't say anything, looked away, and didn't talk to me for like 2 or 3 days. We were fine after a little bit, but oh my God. I hope she just didn't even see it. It was the worst thing I've ever done, and it still hurts to this day to think about it. I can't believe it. Like, this is twice in 1 year that something with my penis has happened. I can't even believe it. Like, it's insane. 2 different schools, you know? And I hope, like I said, I hope she didn't even see it or doesn't remember at least. And it just was so embarrassing, you know? And now thinking about it's embarrassing. Back then, I was the man. I was the shit, you know? Not the first one. The first one was really embarrassing. But that second one, it was all like, you know, I'm cool. It wasn't. And please don't do that, guys. It's not okay. So, there you go. There's my 6th episode of Tales of McWheezy. Everybody have a good one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, daddies. Peace.